Hey, remember the time when I said I was excited to finally be inside of New Vegas, and then it took me 3 weeks to get back to this game? That was funny, wasn't it? Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Last time, we entered New Vegas, and it is just as glorious as we imagined. Glorious in quotation marks. I partly mean it, but I partly don't mean it. I mean, there's a reason why this game's called Fallout New Vegas, because New Vegas has caused a fallout around... It's fine, alright. Anyway, last time we came here, we talked to Mr. House up in the Lucky 38, and then we kind of got our next objectives a little bit. I did have to go back to the previous video and rewatch the very end to see what exactly they were, so I could remember what I'm doing this time. And there are 3 things on my list. Number 1, visit the NCR embassy through that doorway, which I'll get to in a second. Second one is to confront Benny at one of these casinos. I can't remember which one, but I believe it's this one. I don't know. We'll have to find out either way. And the third thing is to explore West Side, which I believe we discovered the entrance to last time. Apparently, Veronica and Rex are somewhere nearby. They're like right through that door. Apparently. Interesting. Yes, West Side, West entrance. Here it is. The West Side's West Side entrance, I guess. Alright, I sure hope Veronica and Rex aren't in that door killing people over there, because one of the reasons I am cautious to go in that direction of New Vegas, last time I went through there, in the last video, people just aggroed onto me and started, or more accurately, my companions started fighting the police for some reason, and then I immediately got, like, shunned from New Vegas. It was very interesting, and I sure hope that doesn't happen again. Hey, let me see if I can talk to these guys and, reason with them first.
Self-control is a virtue.
Alright, that's about all the reasoning we're gonna be doing. Let's go. Are we okay? Am I allowed here? I think there's, like, a big kind of no companions rule with New Vegas, because, like, I took companions in here, and they started fighting people. And so I think, like, by the game removing your companions, it's trying to prevent that. Which it doesn't remove your companions until you visit Mr. House. So right now, like, Veronica and Rex aren't following me. They are somewhere, but I'm not sure where they are. I'm not sure why they were fighting me over here. Maybe the game really wanted me to go to Mr. House first, to the point it's made the police attack me if I didn't do that immediately. Which, I suppose makes sense. After all, Mr. House is the creator of the Securitrons, or at least the maintainer of the Securitrons. Actually, is he the creator, or were the Securitrons in other Fallout games? I can't exactly remember. Well, I guess we're visiting the Vault 21 gift shop. Is that what this place is? Hello, Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
Why do your voice clips sound so grainy compared to everyone else's? I would like a room, please. What kinds of things do you sell in this gift shop? A vault hotel, was it like this before the war?
No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever.
So yeah, this is an interesting idea. A vault hotel. Because normally the vaults were just like shelters to protect people from the nuclear radiation, and we've been through a few of them, and all of them, in all of the vaults we've seen, everyone has died. So they weren't the greatest shelters in the world, but they at least, they at least sheltered you mostly from the surface. But this one has been transformed into a hotel over time, and I kind of like that. You've never actually left this place?
Sure I have. I made the scene in the strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick.
I suppose you technically left the vault since you are in a building on the surface. Something doesn't add up, Sarah. This can't be all that. I have a perception 4 out of 8. Alright, anyway. I cannot do this perception check, but it's fine. I have some more questions about Vault 21. Sure.
Alright, what would you like to know?
Why do I have this jumpsuit? Did Doc Mitchell's wife come from here? Can I ask you about that? What is so special about this vault? Well, we know that. It's a hotel. Alright, let me ask you about something else. Are you the owner of this hotel and shop?
Well, it is my vault, alright.
Okay, so you're the overseer, I guess.
No.
Oh, well, yes, but actually no. Wait, what?
But I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
You got bought out. What does Mr. House have to do? It's money. That's what it has to do. That's what he has to do with it.
With Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Mostly intact. Why did he fill the vault with concrete?
I don't don't know, maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas, woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
Maybe he wants to block it off so that you don't see what he's doing on the other side of the concrete walls. What are my other questions? Kinds of things do you sell in this gift shop? That's what I did want to ask.
Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too.
Do you sell a pocket vault I can drop somewhere and make my own? Vault gear swill. Can you show me what you got?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I got these great lunch boxes. They're super.
Oh, all of this is absolute junk, isn't it?
You like toast, right? If they're crunchy, even better.
I don't actually like toast that much.
Toy car, or...
Quit yapping? I didn't know that was a term back in this day. This game came out in like 2010, 2011. I think it was 2011. Sounds more accurate. I had no idea people were saying quit yapping all the way back then. It's become a popular saying today. I'm starting to think of very unpleasant uses for those toasters. Do you actually have any vault gear?
Okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or a nitrogen canister anyway? All the popular stuff has been sold, especially the vault suits. I need to find more because people buy them like hotcakes. Leather suits are good times. Thinking about that just blows my top.
People are only interested in those because that's the most useful thing in this day and age. If you looked around yourself, the nuclear radiation has killed everything. I'll help you out.
You would? You really would?
This is a quest.
That would help me a lot.
I didn't know that. I'll also bring you boomer suits. You can fix them and sell them. I don't want to, like, screw up this quest right away by saying this. I don't know why, like, what boomer suits? What, the suits that baby boomers wear? It's not talking about that. There is a faction in this game called boomers. We have not met them yet my character knows about them, apparently. Alright, consider it done. That's what I'll say.
Thank you so much. You're an angel. I can't wait to see you again.
Okay, so we gotta find more vault suits for you then. Is that the idea? Okay, it's an unmarked quest. I haven't actually got a quest from this. The house always wins. Not sure what that's referencing. Aw, man. I can't hack the terminal in front of your face, but I can look at this poster on the wall. Yeah, we're gonna be spending a lot of time just faffing about in unimportant places. It's what I do best. In games, please select from the following menu options. Services, history of Vault 21. What is the dinner menu, or the diner menu? Enjoy a pre-war classic diner with the following meals. Sugar bombs gives the youngins an early boost. Real cornflower pancakes would make Monfetcho Company proud. Savory iguana sausages. No, we only cook female iguanas. Interesting. Cazador wings. Ooh, get back at them with spice. Yeah, I would love to. Applesauce gecko stew, so good you'll crawl up the wall. Creamy mac and cheese, your rifle stop asking for clam chowder. Brahmin sirloin on blue bighorn cheese. Yum yum deviled eggs over pork and beans. This actually sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. Grilled mantis claw and pinion nuts. It's been too long. Has he been for too long in Gamora? All meals served from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Gift catalog. Pre-war merchandise. Suits, toasters, books, card decks, sensor modules, pool sets, nitrogen canisters, laugh it all out. Pre-war toy cars, but these still run, wow! Be among the elite few to possess a piece of the past in your bright future. Convenience! Courtesy intercom wake-up calls, laundry facilities, guided tours, strip-style poker lessons. Oh my god. Room service network access. Neat, okay. What about the history? A paradise of equality. We'll see about that. Vault 21 has a story unlike any other nuclear fallout shelter. All in caps for some reason. You are about to learn why. It is common knowledge that some vaults were built and organized with motives that went beyond their function as safeguards of our last great hope. The hope that humanity would survive even the worst catastrophe imaginable, nuclear war. Vault 21 was one of these experimental vaults. In the spirit of Las Vegas, our vault was built and organized around gambling. Everything that you will see here follows the idea that humans can coexist and organize their lives based on the principle that skill is the only factor that shall tip the blind balance held by Lady Luck. So they're convincing themselves that gambling is actually all about skill the whole time. Interesting. We embodied the perfect equilibrium between self-reliance and social equality. Actually, wait, I'm supposed to have the volume of this game louder than it is right now. I'll turn it up after I'm done reading this. Each level of Vault 21 was symmetrical and transparent. Each room looked exactly like the next. Every gambling place was built in plain sight so that no person would have advantage over another. Thanks to this, quarrels in our society were solved from an equal starting ground. The best one, just like our American dream promised so long ago. After 200 years of living in harmony, we finally awoke to the nature of the outside world when Mr. House, in his able wisdom, resurrected our lost city as New Vegas. Opening to a new world. 7 years ago, Mr. House rebuilt and organized the great city of New Vegas. Vault 21 rests in the middle of the strip, and it was inevitable that it would become part of the city's bright future. Mr. House contacted our community and offered us to participate in the resurgence of New Vegas. Most Vault 21 dwellers refused the offer. Life was comfortable, safe, and fruitful. We had grown so accustomed to the benefits of our isolated society that we could not conceive leaving it behind for an unknown future, teetering on a precarious balance. Still, there were some among us who had disagreed with the prevailing wisdom. They challenged, on Mr. House's behalf, each of the Vault Level's representatives that supported continuing our isolation. According to the custom, a game would be set up where the winner would decide the course of the community's future. A game of blackjack was scheduled and held in this very level of Vault 21. After many hours of grieving struggle, Mr. House's supporters won in an extremely risky and fateful gambit. They decided to open up the doors to the outside world. The rest upheld our system and remained true to their promise to abide by the victor's decision. After almost 200 years within Vault 21's halls, we released the seals to the ancient doors. We opened to a new world. A tribute to Mr. House that you were probably contractually required to write. Is contractually the right word? Contractually obligated. Yeah, that's correct. With the help of the families that transformed the mostly unharmed ruins of Las Vegas to a paradise. It resembled the city that we remember thanks to the stories and items that our forefathers told and secured in Vault 21 after the Cataclysm. We were awestruck and cautious at once. Slowly, we left the confines of the vault and settled within New Vegas, aiding in its reconstruction. Vault 21, a giant complex of functioning machinery, became a great source of materials with which to rebuild New Vegas. Mr. House stripped the vault and filled its empty husk with concrete, only leaving behind part of the vault's top level. This section is where you now find hospice and where the warmth of our ancient home remains alive for all to enjoy. We have come to recognize the wisdom of Mr. House in forging a new and brighter future for all generations of New Vegas's inhabitants. Without his leadership, the barren wasteland would have remained uncivilized, savage, and brutal for all time. We sincerely hope that you join us in celebrating the glory of New Vegas and the memory of Vault 21's legacy. Ah, yes, becoming civilized, of course. Mail messaging. Unregistered user, network access denied. Pay up and try again, thank you, of course. Pay up and try again, thank you. Yeah, I gotta pay the premium pass before you can frickin'... Hold on, I'm turning up the game's volume. It's going to repeat sound effects for a second. Okay, 8.5 is what I usually have it set at. Oh, it didn't repeat this time. Cool. It wasn't all glitchy and weird. Alright. I don't know what I was just saying 5 seconds ago, but that's fine. Forget what I was saying 5 seconds ago. It's not important. Let's take a look around this Vault Hotel before we go back up to the surface and meet with the NCR. I might go through my series of objectives a little slower than imagined, but hey, this is Fallout New Vegas. There's a distraction around every single corner, I swear to God. This game is filled with all sorts of little things to see, and I love that. Why is there a little room back there? Is this a prison cell? Does one of these buttons open this door? Is this jail? Is this jail in the vault? It's the brig. It's the brig, I tell you. Alright, am I allowed to? I am not allowed to. I am not allowed to, but I really want to. Vault access control. Vault. Can I turn off their life support? Oh no. I think we'll leave it. I don't need to mess with the security or the life support. I'll let people live in this Vault Hotel until the rest of time. So yeah, as that terminal just mentioned, the deal with the vaults in the Fallout universe is that a lot of them were actually constructed for experimentation. I can't remember if I've been over this already. I think I have. I feel like every time I've started to bring it up, I've immediately stopped, thinking that the game will explain it at some point, but it hasn't yet. Either way, I'll just say it again, in case, even if I have already said it, I'll say it again. All these vaults were built, or a lot of the vaults were built for the purposes of experimentation on an isolated group of people, which the company that creates the vaults, Vault-Tec, was able to take advantage of due to the nuclear war. Now, it's entirely possible Vault-Tec was behind the Great Nuclear War, and that's why You know, that might be why the bombs dropped in the first place, was so that Vault-Tec could launch all these experiments. It's entirely possible. Or it's just a company that found themselves in the right place at the right time and decided, hey, let's experiment on people. This is the perfect time to do that. I heard a lot of people talking in the music just now, which I think is pretty cool. I'm apparently not allowed to activate that guest terminal, though I am allowed to barge into this person's room. Interesting. Let me just close that up to ensure that I never actually steal anything. Another jail cell! Oh, let me not do that. I don't want to disturb anyone in their sleep. I don't know what time... It's early morning, so yeah, people would still be asleep right now. Or at least I would. I don't know about others, but, you know. I'd be one of the few to refuse that wake-up call. Okay, it's the concrete. I don't think that's what sparking electricity would sound like, but then again, I haven't heard sparking electricity in real life, so I could be wrong on that. That could be exactly what it sounds like. I'm only basing my knowledge off of what I've heard from games and movies and whatnot.
Change. I can feel it.
Oh, sure, whatever you believe. Alright, that's your room, clearly. Alright, everyone's finally getting up. You look kind of like Malcolm Holmes.
Roulette, blackjack, slots.
Though you do not sound like him at all. Roulette, blackjack, and slots, you know, the only 3 gambling games that exist. They have it all here. They have all 3 of those. Alright, what other gambling games are there besides that? I know that there's, like, you know, slot, blackjack, or, like, poker, Texas Hold'em, and other such varieties, and, roulette. Those are the popular ones. Ooh, we got a lot of clothing in here. That's nice. This is kind of a luxury hotel in that way. It's as luxury as you can be as a vault, but, I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Oh, there's more concrete set up by Mr. House. More like Mr. Concrete, am I right? That was terrible. Don't respond to that. Alright. Best not to acknowledge my terrible jokes sometimes. Wow, was this like a billiards room or something? It is extremely unkempt. Good thing they locked the door. Good thing the door is completely accessible. Oh, some of the dirt is spilling out into the hallway. Okay, maybe this isn't as luxury of a hotel as I thought. I mean, it is kind of hard. It would be kind of hard for a vault to complete with stuff like the Ultralux or whatever. Isn't that a hotel? We haven't been in there yet, but... I don't want to say anything, but the Ultralux does have a little bit more going on than I just let on. So I've explored the upstairs, right? I haven't explored all the downstairs. Ah, the people are eating in the morning. Very cool. They have schedules and whatnot. Majora's Mask did it before, though. Did it 11 years earlier. You can't boast about your NPC scheduling when Majora's Mask did the same thing. In fact, it even did it better because the NPCs would do different things on the different days, and that was cool. That added a lot of detail. All right, anyway. I see stuff all the time about, like, ooh, look, regular NPCs in Red Dead Redemption 2 go through a routine each day. Look, this guy goes to the bar in the evening, during the middle of the day, he goes to work, you can even watch him, like, pick up and move the hay bales from place to place, and, like, that's all cool and all, but is that all he ever does? Is that all that random NPC ever does from day to day? If you really want to impress me with detail, make the NPCs do different things depending on which day of the week it is. I think that would be really cool. And that's something Majora's Mask does.
Vegas at night is like nothing else.
At least with most of the important NPCs. There are some regular NPCs in Majora's Mask that, or some non-important NPCs in Majora's Mask that are kind of regimented in their schedules. Why is there a huge invisible wall back here? Okay, I was about to say, I sure hope I'm not stuck. Michelangelo's Workshop. I've heard of this guy. I didn't know he was all the way here in New Vegas. I guess we'll stop by his place first. Might as well get the lay of the land around here before we truly greet the NCR's outpost. Hello? Michelangelo? You in here? You got a good name, by the way. Whichever writer named you that was a genius. Alright, fire hose box. Hello, are you Michelangelo? Are any of you Michelangelo?
Hey.
Assistant. And Kate.
Hi. What can I do for you?
This is a strange shadow on your face. Anyway, what's this place?
You saw our front sign, didn't you? This is where all the beautiful signs of the strip become a reality. It all comes from Michelangelo's imagination. We do a little work here and there too, sure, but He's the real artist.
Oh, interesting. Usually games never explain that. Whenever there's like fancy signs up in a city, they never explain where they came from. So it's cool that this game adds one. Who is Michelangelo?
He's the reason the strip shines like a star at night. Mike's imagined and built every sign, billboard, and light you'll see around here.
Alright, very cool. How long have you worked here?
I've been here over a year now, though I'm not one to get tired for long. I plan to roam the wasteland once I'm ready. The people need light and kindness. There's too much fear and pain out there already.
Unfortunately, it's very hard to spread that. Light and kindness is extremely scarce, and it's easy to use it all up. Tell me again about Michelangelo. Where can I find Michelangelo?
Check out the back of the shop. He's usually working there.
Because I believe Michelangelo will give you a quest. You do not need to tell me again about him. You already told me about him, so... It was all... That dialogue option was lit up as if it was something new, and maybe it would have been some new dialogue, but it would have been new dialogue that contains the same information. At least that's what I'm assuming. I love exploring all these little catwalks. HHT! Hut! That's how you pronounce it. That's how you pronounce the acronym. Activate workbench, we don't need that. In Voices of the Void, I need that, apparently. Steel paint gun. I was definitely torn whether I should have recorded Voices of the Void today or this game. I chose this game because it's been 3 weeks since I last played, and Voices of the Void, gotta be honest, is getting a little intimidating. Oh, hey, it's you. It's Michelangelo. I hope you don't mind if I snoop around your place first. But yeah, Voices of the Void is getting a little intimidating from me hearing that apparently I'm gonna need to make weapons and whatnot. Like, it's gonna be a little while before I go back to that game. That's all I'll say. Okay, it won't be a little while. I'll probably get back to it, like, tomorrow, but still. Sheldon Windrop logged in. Welcome, Michelangelo. You know what? Why don't I... There we go. Because this is illegal, what I'm doing, so I think me clicking this button might make me lose karma. Let me snoop. Before talking to this guy, let me snoop. New message from Sarah, Vault 12, oh, Sarah and Sheldon running Vault 21 over there, not 12. What's shaking, my cool bro? You'll be happy to know that our vault is packed and coasting along. Even with those legionnaires and bad news, we still get plenty of NCR squares down here. NCR squares? What does that mean? They are all chirpy and don't appear to mind that that Cesar is cruising for a bruising all over the place. Maybe the NCR is stronger than we thought. Don't know. You think we could trust them over Mr. House? I don't know what kind of freaking dialogue speak this is, so... Or dialect, I guess? I still feel all clutched over what he did to our home. I mean, yeah, it is good that we get to keep our part of the vault, but I can't shake the thought that one of these days, he'll just push me out into the open. Once he does not need us anymore. I tell you, we should have never accepted this challenge. That shuckster cheated us, I am sure. Anyway, you've heard all of that before, and I just wanted to bring you a smile. Cheer up, Buttercup. I miss you. Okay, apparently, Sarah and Michelangelo are... Oh, no, they are for Sheldon. So Sheldon works here? Upcoming billboard requirements. Mail message loaded. You sure about that? I don't see it. Sent mail. Okay, so this is also Sheldon. Oh, Michelangelo. His real name is Sheldon. I see. Sis missing you like you never before. Hey, little sis, how you holding up? Miss you so much, Sarah. This place makes me want to run back to our home every single day. I just had to write you so I could feel a bit warmer. This warehouse's cold air weighs on me as heavily as the concrete that Mr. House dumped in our vault. Damned be his soul. I love how they're exchanging messages as if they're miles apart. They're right next door from each other. Just go and greet each other in person. Yeah, I imagine that you did not expect that outburst from your cool bro, but I'm reaching the end of the corridor here. Emptiness is my muse, doubt is my only mistress, and everything that once inspired my art slowly drifts back into nothingness, into an unfathomable void where neither I find light nor its radiance searches for the spring of my soul. Wow, edgy. Don't I sound pathetic? I do not wish to worry you, little sis. I just wish that I could be there with you right now. Perhaps once I find my strength again, once I finish the latest suggestion for Mr. House, I'll venture into the strip and visit you. My thoughts are with you, hot-headed roadster. Okay, is Sheldon far away? Is Michelangelo Sheldon? Or is it... I don't get it. Alright, well, whatever. Whatever the case, we did that. We snooped at his mail. Let's talk to him now.
Oh, hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I... wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House.
Uh-oh, has he been, like, overworking you? I'm not here for anything. Of course I act on behalf of Mr. House. Why are you so jittery about Mr. House? I'm not here for anything like that. Who are you?
That's great to hear. Really great. I'm Sheldon from Vault 21, although here I go by my artistic name, Michelangelo. So what brings you here?
Just wandered in, literally. That's it. I'm just wandering around. An artist, rare thing to see. What's your story? You lived in Vault 21. Why are you so jittery? You seem to dread hearing about Mr. House's requests. What is the problem?
It's this place. My inspiration ebbs and I don't know how to stop it. Oh, I can't feel the warmth anymore.
Yeah, I get that. You work on one type of thing for too long, it's easy to run out of ideas. It sounds as if you don't like this place. What's wrong with it?
I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the strip.
Oh, interesting. So you're, like, forced here. Maybe the reason why you act as if you and Sarah live 80 miles apart is because you're not allowed to leave? Is this fear of the outside world draining your inspiration?
Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland.
I don't have enough medicine to do that. You really believed I wasn't working for Mr. House? Chump! Why don't you pack up and return to Vault 21? Well, there's not much to do there.
Wouldn't that be great? No, Mr. House filled it with concrete. Only a few rooms and halls remain. My sister was able to turn them into a hotel.
I lived in Vault 21? Tell me about that.
Most people don't understand what it means to grow up in a vault. Its corridors, its walls, radiate a warmth that feels safe, honest. But here, everything is huge and threatening. So empty that I think one of these days I'll just snap.
I mean, that is kind of what happens if you get cooped up in a vault for too long. Do you know Doc Mitchell? Finally, I can ask someone about this.
You mean Mitch? Oh, it's been ages since I've heard the name. My sister and I used to call him Mole Butt. Don't ask. That was a long time ago. Before we exchanged the warmth of our home for the thin air of the wasteland.
Is that really all I can say? It sounds as if you don't like this place, which you've already heard, or goodbye.
Oh, alright. So, bye.
You called the friendly doctor who freaking brought me back to life mole butt. I'm leaving. No, there has to be more dialogue options than that.
What do you want?
Tell me about you again.
I am Sheldon from Vault.
Yeah, okay. An artist, rare thing to see. What's your story?
Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first, it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. That's how I ended up in this place.
I guess you're having trouble with Mr. House's request. What's the problem? We've already heard of this. I was hoping I could get, like... I thought this guy had a quest, but I guess not.
Well,
maybe if I had better skills, like, maybe if I had more medicine skills or something, I could have done something extra here, but for now, I guess we'll have to leave it at that. That's fine. We do have an NCR embassy to greet, after all. We do have a Benny to confront, so... I suppose the game wants me to move along to those very objectives. That is fine. As I have just said, I think we've explored this whole place. We've been upstairs, we've been downstairs, we found we can't steal Sunset Sarsaparilla from the vending machine, which is a damn shame, but I guess we'll have to move on. And the NCR living right across from you must be an interesting life.
Help you?
Embassy of the New California Republic, New Vegas. I do like the two-headed bear because I'm pretty sure, like, there is the real, like, California Republic flag that has a normal bear, obviously, because it's real. It's in the real world. It's based on that. And so they made a version of it that has a two-headed bear for the Fallout universe. I like it. Ambassador Dennis Crocker, representing the citizens of the Republic at the request of Aaron Kimball, President of the Republic. Beautiful. Now, can I find the door in? There are two doors. Which door should I choose? NCR Military Police HQ. Let's visit this place, I guess. Hello, NCR Military Police.
Welcome to Vegas. Behave yourselves.
Yourselves? There's only one person here. My companions have left me for some reason. They decided that, you know, me going up to see Mr. House, they decided that I had officially abandoned them and now they're never coming back. I get it. I get how it feels, guys. I'll be back with you someday. What is happening? Why did I just teleport? Wait. What the hell? Hold on. Wait, now I can't open. Okay, first of all, it's flickering the interaction prompt. And second of all, it's moving me, but what the
What is it?
What is it? I just got teleported. What's doing that? Strip letter 10. I can apparently steal this. I won't, but I'm very curious to see what that says. I don't know why it's considered stealing, but I guess it is. Okay, I'm allowed to go in here, except I can't because I don't have enough skill. That's fine. I guess let's go in the other place. What's this? NCR Embassy. The real deal. Only 30 minutes in, or I'm finally accomplishing the first goal of the video. Lisa O'Malley, or it's Liza? I don't know, how do you pronounce that? I guess it differs from person to person.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
It's like Tamara. There's like 3 different pronunciations and everyone uses a different one. Tamara, whoever. Looking for the ambassador. What can you tell me about the embassy?
The embassy offices are to your left, while the barracks and living quarters are to the right. If you're looking for a history lesson, I suggest you talk to Ambassador Crocker.
Alright, I'm looking for the ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
I thought that was the barracks. Or whatever. I just skipped over your dialogue real quick. Sorry about that. The door to your right. So this, right? Ambassador Crocker? Oh, wow. Someone actually exercising? That's the first time I've seen that. Hello? Captain Marie? Hello?
I hear you've been meeting with Mr. House in the Lucky 38. I bet you think you're pretty special, don't you?
Yeah, I am pretty special. I'm the main
Stay out of
character.
trouble, and more importantly, stay out of my way.
Alright, fine with me. I'd like to know more about you for some reason. What's happening on the strip?
Yeah, more the usual. We're keeping an eye on the troopers to make sure they don't do anything stupid. And the only stupid one we've had lately is Private Irwin. He's starting to cause more trouble than he's worth.
Private Irwin, huh? Maybe I can kick him out for you? What can you tell me about the ambassador?
Crocker isn't too bad. He mostly stays in his office now.
I don't know why I sound so scared saying that.
If you have any questions about the embassy, you should ask him. He'll talk your ear off.
Perfect. Can't wait to be talked at for 5 hours. Let's go.
Help you?
All right. I could have learned more about her, but she wanted me to stay out of the way, so I felt like I should. What is the deal with the bathrooms in this place? None of their doors work. That's so interesting. Yeah. She wanted me to stay out of the way, so I'm going to respect that and stay out of her way. Are you the ambassador? You're Private Jake Irwin. It's you. You're the dumb one.
So you're the one that went into the Lucky 38. I bet that was pretty creepy.
Was there like
what can I do for you?
Was there a huddle of NCR troops watching me walk inside? I guess so. Because no one's allowed in there. It's not for the public access. People will be shot if they go in there. What's happening on the strip? What do you know about the ambassador? Sure.
Us troopers mostly come to the strip for our R&R. We blow off some steam by gambling, drinking, partying, or fighting.
And maybe you do, but
suggest hitting up
is that your job?
The girls there are pretty nice, if you know what I mean.
It's not your job to freaking sit around New Vegas doing nothing, is it? It's your job to watch over it. Observe. Act like a security guard. Alright, what can you tell me about Captain Pappas?
She may be a bit of a hard ass, but she's the best damn captain we've had here. I'd be careful around her. You don't want to get on our bad side.
Alright, good idea. Want to play hand a caravan? I'm good. What do you know about the ambassador?
He's a little stiff and stuffy. Doesn't leave the office that much. Always surrounds himself with papers and reports. I've always wanted to play a prank on him, but there's no way I could ever pull that off without getting in trouble from Captain Pappas.
A prank, you say? Wait, am I about to help this guy pull a prank? That doesn't sound like a good idea. I don't know. Do I have fun or do I not have fun? I have fun. A prank, you say?
Yeah, I got a few ideas that I'm working on. Maybe I'll let you in on it once I have something.
Sure, okay. Tell me about yourself.
What have you heard? I know people think I'm a little on the wild side, but I'm just trying to have fun, you know? Just because I happen to get into fights and like to pull pranks doesn't mean anything.
Well, as long as you're doing your job okay, I guess not.
Ma'am?
I'm mostly concerned about that, you know. You should be watching over the people of New Vegas, and if you aren't doing that, then that's a problem. The NCR has enough problems already. They don't need you to add another one. Strip letter 9. Alright, yep. Yep. So, the door to your right did not have the ambassador, I am sorry to say, Lisa.
Hello?
Why is this green? What? Why was that green just now? Hold on. Can we make it green again? What? Why was that green just now? That was really weird. Strange lighting, perhaps. A low poly model that's a lot more green than it should be. But we got music fading in now as I am approaching Ambassador Crocker. Hey, buddy!
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
When he said, like, something big is about to happen, all I could think of is the lyrics from Seussical. Something big is coming hither. Something big is coming through. God, that soundtrack is so good for such a weird show. Anyway, you have my attention. Go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks.
That sounds a little unfair. Just because I go talk to these people for you, I get a complete excuse for all my crimes. I guess I'll find them and talk to them. It would be interesting.
Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
That was not the right subtitle. Okay, well, I guess we have to be prepared for this guy to talk our ear off. So, this is the part of the game where you kind of have to pick a side. You have to pick a faction to side with. And there are a total of 4, but there's like 3 main ones, plus a 4th hidden option that we'll be maybe finding out soon. You can side with NCR, you can side with Legion, you can play as the bad guy, you can also side with Mr. House and his army of Securitrons, or you can pick none of the above. But we'll cover that in more detail when the time comes. I wanted to talk to you about the boomers. Tell me about yourself. I want to know more about the NCR, what's happening around the strip. Let's start from the top. Tell me about yourself.
Interested in politics, huh?
Oh, God. This is a bad idea.
I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It was just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago back in the NCR as the local mayor and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship.
Why is the music so loud? It's drowning his voice out. Interesting. Go on.
I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the 3rd NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know?
You wouldn't even trade it for a plate of cupcakes? I suppose those cupcakes would only last you like a week. I'd like to know more about the NCR.
I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for.
Honestly, I don't know if we know much about the history of the NCR, so this is good.
Hobby and force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the 3 families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all.
Sorry, I muted my mic there temporarily because I was worried I was going to sneeze. And I sneeze super loudly now, so that is quite a way to respond to his history lesson. But no, that was interesting. I actually am glad to learn about all that because I had no idea about any of that. In fact, let's go on.
Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble. But that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work. Every once in a while, we make progress.
That's supposed to have no space in it. It's supposed to be busy work, no space. It's all one word. Anyway, what's happening around the Strip?
It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness. It's all here. I'm getting a little old for it, however. If you want more information, try talking to some of the other guys around here. I don't get out of the office much anymore.
They've told me basically the same thing. Wow, there's gambling at the Strip. Very surprising.
Goodbye.
Alright, well, he didn't talk my ear off as much as I thought he would, but that was a very interesting time. I'm very glad we listened to that. Now with that done, and almost an hour through this video, which means almost halfway through this video, whoa, the lighting is bright out here now. I suppose now is as best a time as best a time? No one says that. Now is as good a time as any to head into that there casino and talk to Benny. How about that? Let's do that. I don't know if, like, my speech or my dialogue options or my skills and whatever are set up in such a way that I can get the most interesting dialogue with him, but, you know, I wouldn't know what that is. This is my first playthrough of the game, so... Ooh, a bus bench. I can sit down here. Yippee! Okay. Should I wear my best stuff for the occasion? What do I have in here again? My radiation suit. I can go intimidate him in my radiation suit. That would actually be hilarious. I would love that. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. I'm gonna go in here like this. I'm gonna talk to him like this. He'll be so scared. Alright. I do believe this is the right one. What is this place called? It's the Tops Casino, main floor. I do love how probably Las Vegas in real life and New Vegas is just like, which gambling building do you want to be in? There are so many options. Casino and hotel, casino and hotel, other casino and hotel, other casino and hotel that's actually closed and gets you shot. Like, wow, look at all the choices here in Vegas. It's a great place. Don't crash.
Hey, baby doll. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino.
I'd appreciate if you never called me that again. Thank you.
Weapons you might be carrying.
Alright, keep holdout weapons. Wait, what? Why should I have to do that? 5 words. From my cold, dead hands. No, that's not happening. What does this do, I wonder? It's like, you give up your other weapons, and I'm like, alright, I'll take this one inside, very subtly. Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave.
I hope you don't turn them into kittens.
Advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
The Tops. What is there to do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
I guess there is more to do than just gambling in Vegas. That is very true.
Have a good time, baby.
Sure, please stop calling me baby. I honestly hate it when people call me anything remotely like that. I hate it. Dean's Domino. Yes, we've seen news posters before, probably. So, Benny is in here somewhere. Unfortunately, all we have to fight him is our fists, but that's fine, that'll work. Also love how this guy had no had no comment on me wearing this suit. I don't think anyone comments on the armor you wear in this game. They do in the Elder Scrolls, I'm pretty sure. There he is. That's him. Alright, before I go over there, I would like to explore around a little bit before we get to the main point. What kind of fucking painting is this? Oh my god. That looks terrifying. That guy looks like he has no eyes. Maybe that's supposed to be like a normal picture drawn with like nuclear explosions.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Where? Where's the high roller? Where's the high roller coaster? Is there a roller coaster somewhere? That's a cool ceiling. I like that. Oh, there's another high roller, apparently. There's lots of high rollers around here. Cool. Can't play any of these slots. Maybe there's some that are lit up that I can try playing. For fun. Oh, hey! Play slots! You must purchase chips. Alright, I'm no longer interested. It's too much effort. Let's see. Elevators out of order. But with all the elevators out of order, we can still climb. Now, all the elevators are out of order. I suppose that makes sense. Courtyard? There's a courtyard? Whoa! I've never seen this area before. I've seen the Tops Casino a couple times before in other videos, but I've never seen out here until now. That's cool. What the hell's that? What was that up there? Was that blue spark? It's the spark of Vegas.
Word is you're getting popular in the strip.
I have no idea why. I literally just came here, but I mean, maybe it's because I'm popular elsewhere. What are you? Okay, that's just a weird way to hold a cigarette. This diving board sucks. It is way too far away from the pool. Okay, I guess you can like do that. That kind of works. Wow. This is the most worthless, shallow pool I've ever seen. Like, look at this. Oh, I guess I am actually swimming in it. Still, though, it's like, it's barely that deep. Man. Maybe I'm just really tall in-game? I don't know. Hard to say. But, like, anytime I've ever been in a pool, I still think I can't go to the deep end anymore without, like, getting my head under. Or maybe I can't. I haven't been in a pool in a really long time, ever since I grew as tall as I am, so maybe I should try again. Ah, man, I remember I was going to pools all the time whenever me and my family would stay at hotels on road trips, and now I just don't anymore. And I don't know why. I guess I've lost the heart to have fun. I really should do it again sometime. Maybe I'm just self-conscious about being in a swimsuit. Maybe that's it. Hello there, bartender.
Get your drink?
Give me a drink, bartender. You bet I'm parched. What's your non-alcoholic options? I see you got Sunset Sarsaparilla on a thing back there. That better actually be like normal Sunset Sarsaparilla. You bet I'm parched.
Best booze in Vegas, baby. What'll it be?
This, because it gives me buffs. I'll take that. You know, as long as alcohol gives me buffs, I'm fine with it. Otherwise, no thanks. Apparently, I am allowed to unlock and open this door. Let me save before I do, because I think there are some that are incorrectly marked as green, or whatever color of HUD you have set, instead of red, that you're actually not allowed in. So nobody cares I'm doing this, right? Alright, cool. I can steal their new Coca-Cola quartz. I don't have enough room in my inventory for it, but, you know. I can tell we're not going to have a lot of... Sorry about that cut just then. I had a sneeze. That's exactly what I was worried about, but that one came out of nowhere. It was too, it came out too quickly for me to mute. Anyway,
Mama, what's the haps?
What's your haps? I don't know. I'm not telling you. I have important business to take care of here. Anyway, I can tell this video is not going to have a lot of combat in it, and I hope that is okay with y'all. I think I'm about to sneeze again. 1 second. Indeed, I did sneeze again. Cashier's office upstairs. Okay, let's stop wasting time. Are you Benny's boons by chance? Don't get too close to Mr. Benny, huh? We're sure about that?
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
This guy's face is just hanging out. Seems you need to work on your marksmanship. Mr. S wants the platinum chip. Hand it over. I'm gonna tell him this. I want to taunt him a little bit.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or are you just thick-skulled? Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die.
Aw, he was
What say you and me
remorseful
cash
about
out?
it.
Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
I don't trust. What'd you have in mind? You'll answer my questions now, not later. You know what? I'll say that.
It can't work like that, baby. Not out in public like this. You really need me to spell that out?
I want the platinum chip, and I want it now. That sounds like like 10 years old or something. I guess I can hear you out a little bit, because maybe once we're there, things can go differently.
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
No. Speech 60. 2 conditions, lose the bodyguards, and we both go to the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Good, I had enough skills to do things the right way. Alright, so I do believe if you take the default option there, that is, you just say, like, alright, sure, we'll go up to the suite. He will do that, he will not enter, and he will send the bodyguards after you to kill you. That is what will happen. Okay, I do have the key. He gave it to me. Coolio. So he should be here, right? You are here, indeed. Let's talk.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
A miracle. A Securitron dug me up and a dock in Good Springs did the rest. I'll tell the truth, why not?
House was on to me from word go? I thought I was being so clever. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
Seems you dropped something in Boulder City.
To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony.
I actually don't remember
That's enough scratching around
seeing
at
that.
first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
Okay. What should I say here? I'm wondering why I shouldn't just kill you. I mean, I'm wondering the same. I probably will eventually. Actually, no. I think a lot more fun stuff happens if you leave him alive, so I think I'll do that. Thinking we can work together, let's hear your offer. I do not want to work with you. I've got questions, a bunch of them. You're stinking up my sweet Benny's scram. I'll say I've got questions.
You got questions? I got answers.
First things first, tell me about the platinum chip.
It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor.
How's the chip work? What does the chip do?
It has something to do with the Securitrons. I know that much. Upgrades their hitting power, gives them heft. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Or maybe both.
Alright, how's the chip work?
It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not the chip itself. Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware.
Probably the Securitrons. Okay. I could say the chip belongs to me, hand it over. I think I'll ask the other questions first before we get that confrontational.
How else can I clue you in?
We're gonna build up to it, you know? I want to know about the factions gunning for Vegas.
Yeah, it's a tricky world out there. I'll tell it to you straight.
Mr. House... he seems to know a lot about Mr. House, so tell me.
A good cat to swing with. Or was, until he stopped mewing. It was House's big idea to resurrect the Strip. He recruited the 3 families as muscle, showed us how to set up casinos, negotiated with the NCR. None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking through those Securitrons of his. But lately, the silence is deafening.
Just had the
robots
police
collect
talk
House's
for
share
him.
of the take every week, and life goes on. Ain't exactly what I'd call leadership.
The robots get paid by him, but if he's controlling them, why does he have to pay his own robots? Maybe for maintenance to keep them running. What makes the chairman so special?
We're the definition of cool, baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the 3 families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the Strip on our own.
So he is one of the chairmen who are the owners of this casino, the Tops Casino. Each of the casinos is run by a tribe. The big three tribes. We've heard them mentioned multiple times. What do you think of the Omertas?
A tribe of finks. Every single one of them is a degenerate. Mark my words, they're playing an angle. How do I know? They always are.
And as we all know, he ain't a fink, dig. What do you know about the White Glove Society?
Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I may, this, my pleasure, that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement.
You might be right about that. Fill me in about the NCR.
A nation of meddlers, trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too. And smarts besides. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House, and a lot afraid of Caesar. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the Strip. And we don't have the muscle to beat them. Not yet. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus, NCR soldiers and citizens are our best customers.
Our best customers. Interesting. Okay. Tell me about Caesar's Legion.
Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers led by a creep. They crucify people for kicks, slaughter whole towns. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years ago, but that didn't stop them. They spent the meanwhile gathering strength. They're gonna try to take the dam again real soon, and if they do, Vegas as we know it will cease to exist.
I'm surprised with how much I agree with this guy's opinions on the factions.
Something else you wanted to know?
Indeed, why the fuck to kill me? Help me understand this scheme of yours.
Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter.
So, are you working for Mr. House? Just like I was. So then why sabotage your own coworker? If that's the case, what makes you think you can succeed and you're willing to commit murder to make this happen? Well, yeah, it's Fallout. We know that. People are willing to commit murder to do a lot of things. We've committed murder to do things in the past. What makes you think you could succeed?
Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until we are. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a lot to learn, but it's coming together.
Alright, let's talk about something else. Of course he's willing to commit murder. That's it. That's the Fallout world. What are you offering?
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions.
Special missions in quotations. Like I trust you, no thanks. No deal, time to dive. Oh man, I'm given so many opportunities to kill this guy, but I don't want to. Not here. Not now. So, forget it, I forgive you. No, I think I'd say like I trust you, no thanks.
I know, you figured me for a creep. It's your prerogative.
Alright.
If you change your mind, come find me on the casino floor. In the meantime, the presidential is yours whenever you want it. Adios.
Okay, so I couldn't ask him to give the platinum chip back. I'll probably have to go harass him about it later. Quest added, wildcard, ace in the hole. Let's see what that's about. Or I guess it's gonna show me eventually. There's a wall safe I can open with my average lockpicking skills. Let's see if he's... Okay. Just in case he decides to send his goons in, I believe this can be used as he did. He did. He did. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew this would happen. Okay. Well, survive the ambush. I'm surviving the ambush. Y'all get fucked. Y'all get fucked. Y'all die. I have had enough. Enough of y'all's bullshit. Those silenced pistols are not doing as much damage as they should be, frankly. Alright, let's heal, let's heal, let's heal. Okay, stop attacking. Then we have... how many stim packs? We got quite a few. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. And with that amount of health, I should be able to take out the rest of you. You seem like a weak one. You got a melee weapon? Oh god, okay, yep, I've been hurt, I've been hurt, I've been hurt. Perfect. Now the presidential suite really is mine. Alright, that went a lot better than I was expecting, I have to say. The pool cue is a surprisingly fine weapon. Alright, well, I happen to come across this silenced 22 pistol, as that guy was saying. I'll take that key, thank you. Sunglasses. Perception +2. It could be fun. I don't think I have those. Do I? Do I have sunglasses? Let's check. I don't have sunglasses. We are taking that then. Silence 22 pistol. I don't think I have that either, but I can't remember. I don't have access to my weapons right now. Benny's suite key. Ooh, I can sneak into his suite. That is very sweet indeed. Oh man, you all have a copy of it. I can take multiple copies of Benny's suite key. I can take multiple copies of the presidential suite key. Alright, the straight razor, that's what he was using, and it managed to freaking block my attacks that many times. Ridiculous. I'll take like 4 copies of each key. Yeah, thanks for the super stim pack is worn off. Perfect! I have so many keys now. I don't even know what to do with it. Let's unlock this safe. Let's explore around a little bit. Alright, open. Okay, don't open, never mind. You don't have to open, it was just a suggestion. Wow. Okay. Lots of stuff in here. I already have one of those, though. I guess I can keep it with me just in case. Power Fist? No! Oh my god, is this what Veronica uses? Oh, I hope so. This would be awesome. Now, unfortunately, I do know that if I get my weapons back, I think I'm gonna put my gun back, actually, and I'll use this if need be. So I could have unlocked this safe to get this weapon to use against them. That would have been a good idea. I used the pool cue instead because they did, like, barely any damage. It was fine. Potato crisps. It's like potato chips from Undertale. I think I've already said that before. I like how this suite plays the same ambience that I really like a lot. That's cool. Alright. We're gonna go to the main floor. Benny, where the fuck are you, you little piece of shit? I should've known you were gonna spin something like that on me. We had an agreement, fucker. So, fun fact about this place. Hello. The chairmen. They wear these, like, tan-ish, whitish suits. They're not supposed to be wearing those. They are supposed to be wearing much darker suits, but due to a bug, it puts the wrong clothes on them. Or at least, like, the clothes have the wrong appearance on a character model. So, these people are supposed to look quite different to how they do. And I think that's just a little interesting thing. I think it's, like, supposed to be a dark navy blue suit. Looks pretty cool, and it's a bit of a shame that it's bugged, but yeah. Alright, well, we didn't get the platinum chip back from him, but I had a feeling Benny would have a hard time giving it up as is. Maybe we can search his suite for them? Or the platinum chip? Alright,
Welcome to the Tops. How can I help you?
what you sell here? I like to exchange caps for chips. Oh, no thanks. Oh, that's what you can use Legion money and NCR dollars on. Oh my god, we finally found it. You can spend it on chips to play... I wonder the same. Tommy Torini, hello. Can I call you Tommy Tortellini? No, I won't. Rad Pack Dancer.
Hey, there's the high roller.
I'm not the high roller. I'm sorry. You got the wrong person.
Welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your day?
Have you seen Benny?
Dig it, baby. He beat feet to his suite. You scare the big boss man or something?
That's a nice rhyme. Tell me about this theater.
Well, it was my idea. Well, me and the rest of the Rat Pack boys. We took it to Benny, and he thought it was a good idea. A few years later, here we are. The best show in New Vegas.
Yippee! What do you think about Benny?
Benny? He's an alright cat, you dig? He don't got much musical talent, but he knows how to run a business. When he's around, anyways.
Yeah, I hear you. Any day where he goes when he disappears like that, he just said he went back to the suite.
Well, now, you didn't hear this from Tommy, but Benny likes to go off on a bender now and then.
A bender?
Usually he's only gone a couple of days, but this last time, nobody saw him for almost a month.
Yeah, he was busy killing
Ask
me.
I think he's got a dame from Gomorrah, holed up in his suite, because nobody ever saw him leave it.
Yeah, he's got like a back door out of there. He killed me during that time. I'll just let you know about that. What do you do here?
Well, apart from serving as a talent manager, show schedule, and all-around man in charge of this fine theater,
I happen to be its headline act.
Of course.
Every night from 8 till midnight, come on by to see the Rad Pack Review live. Only right here at the Aces Theater.
The Rad Pack Review, what kind of entertainment is that?
Well, acts are a bit thin on the ground right now, but every night from 8 to midnight,
yeah,
we got
what
the
is
Rad
that?
Pack Review. Songs, dancing, jokes, we got it all.
Pretty generic. Maybe I could help you find some more acts for your I guess.
Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces.
Tell
you
there's
what,
a...
You see any good acts while you're out wandering, give them my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door.
A 3% cut? You shouldn't have.
Folks, I'll get you your bread.
I have almost 10,000 caps. I don't need money. But anyway, sure, I'll keep an eye out. No way, I won't do it for less than 50%. No, it's fine.
Ring-a-ding, my card.
So there was the ghoul guy. What other entertainment is there on the strip? We don't care. It's gambling. That's the only other entertainment there is here. It's gambling, theater with generic singing, dancing shows, or nothing else. That's your options in Vegas. Anyway, there was that ghoul guy in Freeside who was like a comedy, stand-up comedy guy. We could always talk to him. Okay, how do you get to Benny's suite is the question. And I can use my power fist on it. I shouldn't carry it in the open. They literally warned me not to do that. I will not do that. Elevator's out of order. Take elevator to 13th floor. Clearly this one's not out of order. Oh, the unlucky 13th floor. Interesting. So I know this place has a habit of crashing if we're in it for too long. So we might be seeing a game crash here. If that happens, it's fine. It's par for the course with New Vegas, really. Okay, I'm apparently allowed to open all of these doors. So I hope people don't mind if I do. Okay, not this one, though. Every door except the large one is allowed. I'm allowed inside. That checks out. Hi, Chairman.
How's it hanging?
Why do you have yellow hair? I mean, I have red hair, so I guess I shouldn't. I forgot I'm wearing this. I forgot I'm wearing this. This is so stupid looking. I love it. All right. Got lots of Nuka-Cola, Sunset Sarsaparilla I can't take. Is one of these Benny's? Is this Benny's suite? I don't know. Is it going to be marked? Maybe these two guys are standing right outside of it. Maybe there's more of his goons. I guess goon has a very different meaning today than it did back in the old days. All right, pre-war business wear. Who cares? Pre-war business wear. Yeah. Okay, you've seen all that before. Wardrobe, pre-war bonnet, cherry bomb. Why are people stuffing cherry bombs in the wardrobe? Not like you can do much with that, but still. Pre-war hat. That sounds kind of fun. Requires the key to open. Apparently, I do not have the key to open it. So, yippee. We shall go back and, I guess, lockpick each of these doors one by one. Why not? I guess I'm supposed to be, like, sneaking into that big room there, past those guys. Alright, it just autosaves, so even if I am not allowed to do this, it should be fine. It's basically free experience, so why not lockpick all these doors? Okay, yeah, we're over an hour in. We're definitely not going to get to exploring West Side today, probably. Wow, there's 2 sets of that in here? Interesting. Okay. I guess that makes sense. One for each person. Open up. Hiya. Nope, that didn't work. Let's try again. Hiya. Perfect. Alright, all of these just have the same thing, so I think over time I'll stop. What is with the bathroom doors around here? I am done going into bathrooms. I am done going into bathrooms for the rest of the game. I can't trust the bathrooms. They don't work correctly. Their doors teleport you. Except I really want to see what's inside them, though. What's inside them is a toilet I can drink out of that somehow doesn't irradiate me. I don't get how that works, but okay. Okay, those guys are gone. Maybe I can use this chance to get into the big door? Should probably save before I do. I'm mainly... Sorry, I keep freaking stumbling over my words today. I'm mainly lockpicking these doors for the experience, if nothing else. Alright, hiya. I'm wondering if I can pickpocket the platinum chip off of Benny, or maybe he has it stored in his suite somewhere. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the free experience from this, and then we'll try going into the... Oh, I don't need to lockpick this one, I guess. Oh, because I already did. Did I? Or no, this one was open. Okay, well, we lockpicked every single suite here now, so I think... Oh, no, they're going... You guys are going the wrong direction. I'm trying to be sneaky. Okay. Alright, I just quick saved, so let me... Oh, yeah. So, none of y'all see this, right? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Moving so stealthily. Sneak 100. What is my sneak skill, actually? Because that is a thing in this game. Normally people joke about, like, ooh, sneak 100, but what is my sneak skill? 25! Yeah, that's about right. Relaxed wear, pre-war bonnet. So why am I not allowed in here? There must be something special about this. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, there's something special about this. I hear wearing over here. Business wear, spring outfit. Park stroller. Aha! Hello, this is Benny's suite. I know that now. This here is a character I only know a little bit about, but he is very important to the main quest of this game, or so I hear, and I honestly can't wait to talk. Let's get going. Hi, yes man.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What is this place?
This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room, but that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Aren't you supposed to be a Securitron? Like, you're supposed to be security?
Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes man? What kind of name is that? Shouldn't you be working for Mr. House? How'd you end up here? I'll ask that.
As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice! Very, very nice!
Have you seen Benny?
Sure! He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
I think he went out his secret escape elevator. I completed the quest. Ring-a-ding-ding. Finally got a new achievement. It's been forever. Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for? He already told us that.
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device. Kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for
those already existed years ago.
Some of Mr.
Whatever.
House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it.
All right, so we get the idea.
There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there.
Okay, what's Benny planning to do with the chip? He's planning to upgrade the Securitrons. We know that by now. Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
Could that be the leader of the followers of the apocalypse who we talked to? Because that was she was in a fort in Freeside. What's Benny planning to do with the chip?
He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy.
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
I love this guy. It's awesome. What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
So, this is the none of the above option when it comes to choosing which faction you want to side with. You can choose to say, like, fuck Mr. House, fuck NCR, fuck Legion, I'm gonna take over New Vegas. And this guy is your key to that side plot, or that route, I guess. That's what it would be. So you can, like, hijack Mr. House's Securitron plan for yourself. And Benny was trying to do that himself before you came along and caused problems. What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them.
That is a good idea.
By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Okay. Oh, God. I think I might be committing myself to something here. I don't think I am, though. I think you do get, the ability to reverse, or to choose something else should you choose. I wish I could have said that better, but that's how I said it. Hope you enjoyed. Say Mr. House is going to suffer an accident. How would that happen? I have a lot of, quests added now.
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
Mr. Lucky 38 himself. I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was
I'm sorry, I love that. I love that line.
The Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
Alright. What do you know about the courier Benny shot? Benny seems to have run off with the platinum chip. Yeah, I guess we'll have to say that.
No kidding, he was running fast. He better pace himself. He has to run all the way to Fortification Hill. There's an underground facility there that might have the special hardware required to use the data on the platinum chip. It's too bad Caesar's Legion built its camp right above it.
Oh boy.
Inconvenient. The platinum
That's an
chip
issue.
is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Yeah, you better program that out of your vocabulary, mister. Once I get the platinum chip, what then?
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
Oh man, this is such a fun NPC. They had so much fun making this character, you can tell. Alright, so, a little thing about this fourth option is that there are some out there who believe that this option is not a very good choice, and that those who go for it, or those who choose to take over New Vegas and try to run it by themselves, are doomed to fail because, you know, other factions do have power in numbers. But it's also a really fun option, and I think I might want to go for it because, you know, the NCR's got problems, Caesar's Legion's got problems, Mr. House has problems, so given the choice, I'd rather just go with none in order to finish this game. So this might be the route I end up taking, especially because I have been talking with Yes Man, and I'd feel bad if I ended up abandoning him after this point. So I should ask these tribes if they'll if they'll support an independent Vegas.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Oh, you're asking me to repeat history here, I see. You're asking me to... There's a term for it, like when the people from Europe came, Britain came and, like, flushed out Native Americans. There's a term for that, right? You're asking me to do that. Oh, no. Which tribes should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip. the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the Strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Alright, cool. You said something about a bunker at the fort. Yes, you did.
Right. It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else? Maybe a giant robot or something.
Maybe Liberty Prime from Fallout 3. I'll go check it out. The last thing Vegas needs is more robots. I'll think about it.
I have to admire your prudent nature. Why get caught up in action, you know? And results?
Alright, that is everything he has to say, I think. Awesome! I guess we're starting on this then? Can I read these terminals? Ooh, I can! More reading, more dialogue! I love it. No data storage detected. Check tape drive connection. Do all of these say that? Yes. Okay. Wait. Network connection not found. Dummy terminal inactive. Okay. This might be Benny's attempts to hack into something somewhere. Is this his secret escape route? Alright, let me go through here. I'll quick save in case he has any security systems, like he's gonna use that vent to flood this place with a deadly neurotoxin, like GLaDOS. Speaking of which, I've been wanting to play the Portal games on this channel, and I think I will get to that relatively soon, especially because they're gonna be one-off videos, where I just, like, requires key, sub-base, and damn it, I need a key. I have to actually search around his suite for it. Oh, it's fine. Alright, well... so yeah, sorry, Mr. House, the thing's gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Locksmith's Reader, that's a great find. The Platinum Chip. Even then, though, I mean... I might be trying to sabotage him now, right? So, you know, it's gonna be a while longer while I work out the details on how I'm gonna sabotage you first. Sleep in the queen-size bed. Oh my god, I can sleep in Benny's bed? Let me do that, actually. Why not? I've slept in your bed, Benny. How's that feel? My scent is now all over it. That makes me sound creepy. Never mind. Alright, that's life. I'll take those books that give you skill buffs for a little while. It's always good. Ashtray, ruined couch. You got a key to your elevator anywhere? Or is the key to his elevator on him? It probably is. Alright. Nobody saw that, right? Neither of you saw that? Okay, good. I'm gonna be heading out now. Well, this has been a really fun and eventful excursion into the Tops Casino. Let's see if the game crashes going down the elevator, because I have a feeling it's going to at some point. I know this place is one of those places in the game that likes to build up a lot of buffered memory very quickly, and that's the #1 cause of crashing in this game, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, I've been thinking about SCP Container Breach a lot recently, because it is kind of like the game The
eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak.
You again? How'd you find me here?
I am the greatest of Caesar's frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
So, in your first encounter with this guy at Nipton, you can kill him there. If you do, they send someone else to tell this information to you instead. And that someone else does have different voice acting and everything. It's pretty funny. Why does Caesar want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Once you meet Benny, and I am over encumbered because I was given my weapons back. I need to drop the power fist. Oh, so sad. I really wanted to use that thing. What a shame. It's fine. Let me change out of this stupid radiation suit, finally. Fall 21 jumpsuit. That's much better. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, once you hit this point in the story, Caesar will welcome you into his camp and have a little chat with you. And I'm very much looking forward to this chat, because I hear he has a lot of cool stuff to say. In the meantime, though, we have completed our first 2 objectives of the video, so why don't we get started on the last? Let's go check out West Side. It's been long enough. We've heard a lot about this place. I think we've heard it mentioned in dialogue a lot. It's kind of like adjacent to Freeside, but we've never actually been. So let's change that. I'm going in the middle of the night. You know what? Let's wait until morning. Let's wait for about like 6 hours. Yeah, that sounds good. I just want to make sure the places are open and there's people out to talk to. You know how it is. All right, West Side, here we come. Open the junk door to West Side. You hear me? This door's junk. So yeah, heading to Caesar's camp. I don't know if I want to get onto that right away or what. I mean, I haven't really explored the east side of the map very much, so that could be my excuse to do so. I could always take this road. Except, I've been over here before. There's like Deathclaws and Cazadors over there. I don't know about that, but that is apparently Caesar's Legion's camp right there. The Forge. Neutral. They think neutrally of me. Even though I have attacked legionaries, right? I did that in the mines when trying to free the NCR soldiers. I attacked Caesar's Legion at least one point. However, they have forgiven me of that crime, so I guess I shall take advantage of this while I can. I do not want to cross them again, as they will not extend the mercy a second time, as that guy just said. Anyway, hi, buddy. Yeah, you're one of the first, actually you're not. We met all the other super mutants at Jacobstown earlier. But yeah, you're the only one, you're basically the only super mutant out here in this region.
Hi.
Who are you?
Myself, Abish.
Nice to meet you, Miss Suffabish.
My pleasure is not. Goodbye.
I assume you guard the town. I don't need to ask you about it. Hello, Marco. Hello.
Welcome to Casa Madrid, cheapest, cleanest whores in all New Vegas. If you want to know the rate for Poon, talk to the whores.
I'm good. Is this apartment building yours?
Yep, for years now. Guess I should be calling it Casa Marco or something, but I haven't changed the signs. Folks who can't pay their way
Why is that funny?
Need a place to stay too. And when Pretty Sarah set her whores up here, the Casa went full service.
Okay, I had questions about your tenants, did I?
Like who?
Never mind.
All right then. Catch you later then.
I had questions. Never mind, I didn't actually leaving. I'm just messing around with this guy. That's what I do in response whenever he tries to welcome me in a place like that. All right. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, and that's where it ended up. St. James. Oh my God, you have a power fist too?
When I talk to a girl, I start the conversation, and I didn't start no conversation with you.
All right, bye then. Okay, what do you do around here?
Me and Dermot work salvage around New Vegas.
Tell me about Dermot.
What do you even mean? He's Dermot. Dermot knows how to work salvage better than any man I ever met. Doesn't go asking questions all day neither.
All right, fine, bye.
Fuck off.
Finally, someone who actually rejects your questions in this game. That is a rarity. A lot of people will happily answer them for you, but that guy's like one of the 3 NPCs in this game that doesn't happily answer your questions. Alrighty, an alleyway with a brick wall. Sounds about right. Yeah, so this is kind of like... It looks very similar to Freeside, though I can tell it is very different. It's a lot more dense. Ooh, hey, we have a farm here. And I think I know what this farm's deal is. There's a little side quest involved with it.
There's some kind of massacre at one of the ranger stations. I don't know which one.
I can't remember which one at the moment. West Side Citizen.
Anything new happening?
That's what I'm asking you.
That sweetie sure is something.
Is this Sweetie? Oh, okay, no, it's Water Brahmin. I don't know who Sweetie is. Are you Sweetie? West Side Militia,
There
no.
was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos on the strip. Some people got killed or something.
Well, people were sent after me and I beat them up with a pool cue, so maybe that's what you heard about? I'm not sure. I don't know, did word about that spread? I suppose if you hear commotion coming from the presidential suite, you'd probably report it. That does make sense, and then word would spread.
You can see it for miles.
Indeed, I have, and it is very pretty. I like that. I like how it stands along the... It stands tall among the... That's the right word. Along the horizon. Whenever you're in the distance and you look back towards the strip, you can see it. It's a very cool visual design. I love open world games and how they're able to build their worlds so well. Parker's Restaurant and Fountain. I will say, I have been, like... less excited to play games recently that have super high-end graphics, just because I know that technically my computer is struggling to run any of them. Oh my God, they took all my fucking favorites off. What did I even have here? Air 14 prototype. We'll start using that. We can do, like, on 3 submachine gun, 4 shotgun, 5 dynamite, or frag grenades, actually. 6 grenade rifle? Sure. We'll go with that. I hate how I have to put my favorites back on every time I enter and leave one of those casinos. Anyway, though, I have been, like, avoiding playing games with high-end graphics just because I know it's kind of hard to run those games. They might stop working as well on my computer over time, and so, you know, it's nice to be able to give my computer a breather and stick to lower-end games for a time. Speaking of lower-end games, I just had a fucking frustration today because, I gifted a copy of Plants vs. Zombies, the Game of the Year edition on Steam, to the remainder, to the gamers in my immediate family, just in case, when Replanted comes out, that EA/PopCap decides to delist the original version, which I fucking hope they don't, but they always could, you never know, they are EA. However, I forgot, the rest of my immediate family use Macs, while I'm the only Windows user, because I have to use Windows if I want to play, like, any PC games at all. And the problem with Macs is that even though Plants vs. Zombies does have a Mac version on Steam, it's a 32-bit game, and Macs don't do that anymore as of February 2024. Which is a damn shame. So I basically just, like, I did at least gift them a copy of the game, but they can't actually play it on their devices, which is frustrating as all hell. Alright, we have a liquor store here. Oh, hi, I didn't realize you were there. You've got a very large mouth, but that's okay. Lots of people do. It's what makes them talk so often. I was trying to turn that into some kind of compliment, and it fucking failed. Alright, how's it going?
Howdy. Name's Bob, but folks around here call me Klamath Bob. What can I do you for?
I take it you're from Klamath?
Yeah, good old Klamath. Not a bad place if you like hunting, eating, and skinning geckos all day.
Where's Klamath?
It's a pretty dull place, but I hear there was a bit of excitement when this tribal from Arroyo came to town years back. All before my time, though.
Alright, I have some questions about this area.
I might have some answers for you. What did you want to know?
What do you do around here? Can you tell me about West Side? Because I really know nothing about West Side.
Well, things aren't great here, but I've seen a lot worse. We've got the Fiends to the south of us, and that ain't good. The Scorpions hang out at the Monte Carlo when they aren't slinging chems or getting their heads blown off by the Fiends. Probably the best thing we've got going on is the co-op, run by Mr. Etienne. Get some help from the followers of the Apocalypse, I think.
The co-op? You have a lot of run-ins with the Fiends?
Not so much lately. The NCR is giving them hell anytime they poke their damn heads out. Bless those boys and gals for getting rid of that vermin. I feel pity for any man or woman that gets addicted to chems, but when they prey on decent folk, well, then it's time to put them down.
Yeah, I suppose so. Tell me about the Scorpions. Tell me about the rabbits, George. I should read that book again.
Not much to tell. Typical
was
gang
good.
of dumb bullies and angry nobodies. They're holed up a bit south of here, in the Monte Carlo suites. They think they're tough, but anytime they tangle with the Fiends, they get torn right up.
Which means if they tangle with me, they're gonna get torn right up, because I can tango with the Fiends just fine. What's so great about the co-op?
Food from the people and for the people. Anyone can buy, but the profits are shared by the folks who make the produce. Locals got these.
Oh, so the
little
co-op
farms
is the
that do real well.
farm, okay.
Gosh darn well, truth be told. Etienne got some help from that Anderson kid, I think. Anyway, we don't gotta rely on merchants so much. And it means the troopers can use all the food they make over on the east side. Works out nice.
Yay! Enough about the west side!
What else did you want?
Do you know anything about that super mutant walking around town?
Oh, yeah, that's mean son of a bitch. I know the name sounds bad, but he likes it. He's one nasty old coot. Far as I can tell, he's one of them original super mutants. What came from the boneyard. Wandered about after that master fellow died. Eventually got caught somewhere around the hub back in NCR. Boy, they sure treated him mean down there. Cut him up so bad he can't talk no more. I tried to buy him just so they'd stop hurting him, but they didn't want any of it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna fully side with the NCR. The NCR does some terrible things in the back, but, like, I know so do a lot of governments. It's like, which one of these governments who do terrible things would you support the most in a situation like this? And I choose none, thank you. Alright, do you know how he got away from the NCR?
Turns out some of them night kids, whatever you call those
Kin.
sneaky super mutant types,
Close.
got in and busted him out. I guess somebody named Tabitha led the bunch that freed him. Don't know much more than that.
Was that the like grandma Nightkin we talked to in Jacobstown? How'd he end up here on the west side?
He just showed up here one day. Couldn't really talk, but he remembered me all right. Ever since then, he's just been, well, hanging around, I guess. Does odd jobs for folks and smashes the bad guys when they come poking around.
People around here aren't afraid of him?
Some folks steer clear of him, for sure, but you don't seem to mind.
Goody. Alright, I'd like to talk about something else. What do you do around here?
I run the liquor store on West Side.
Well, that's obvious.
Things this rough, some folks need a lot of booze just to step out of the door in the morning. After I close up shop, I walk around and help keep the peace.
Oh, cool.
Not that I'm good with a gun, mind you, but someone's gotta do it, you know?
So enemies spawn at night, is that what I'm hearing? I don't have any more questions. What do you have for sale? 5 of clubs. Do you have any stim packs? That's all I'm here for, really. Stim packs? You got Nuka-Cola and milk. I'm good. Goodbye.
Okay, then.
I just came in, chatted with you, didn't buy anything. Leaving. Goodbye. Some of these shopkeepers should really get on your case for loitering, because, like, there is kind of that rule that you should be looking to buy something if you're inside of a store, right? Like, they don't want you just hanging around doing whatever you want. Ooh, I hear cool music in the background of this town.
Have you seen that tower?
Yes, I have seen that tower on the strip lit up. What is... Thorn? Manhole to the Thorn. Okay, you know anything about this?
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip.
How are you able to talk that clearly while drinking? That's impressive. Alright, anyway. Over here, this guy's trying to get into the boarded up doors. I'm sorry, they're boarded up, and that means the building has no interior. Them's the rules around here, I'm sorry to say. Sorry to reveal it to you. Am I back outside in the world? I think I am. Okay, so West Side is not very large, but I suppose that makes sense. I kind of want to know more about the farm. I kind of want to start that quest, because I hear it's a really cool quest with another moral choice to make. But I guess we're going out here instead. The Thorn. I have heard of something cool in, like, the sewers somewhere you can find, so maybe we can stop in, take a peek at what that is. Maybe we can check out the playground around here. I can't tell if this is more West Side or if this is the outside world. It looks kind of like the outside world, especially with the ways the buildings are popping in and out like that. But, you know, it's just really hard to tell. Is it the West Side world or the outside world? Yeah, I think it's the outside world. We're back in the Mojave Wasteland. Let's go check out the Thorn. Why not? It's the most interesting thing around here. Not really much else to do. So let me jump my way back there. Can't you, like, this faster? Like, moving your camera like this makes you faster than jumping normally? Or maybe it's like you have to start... You have to do some trick to start jumping really fast, moving really fast in midair, and then to keep the momentum, you have to keep doing that. Like, hiya, or something. Okay, what's the deal down here?
Gonna place me a good bet at the Thorn.
Yeah, so what is this place? You're a New Vegas citizen? What is this place? You explain, guard?
Come to see the fights? Or Red Lucy?
Okay, I think this is the place I was thinking of. Interesting. So they've manufactured this sewer area into a battle arena. Open the doors. The Thorn's cages. Oh shoot. What do we got back here? We got mantises. We've got cazadors. They captured cazadors. I really want to know how that happened. How'd you all do that successfully? Okay, those are geckos. I was about to say, what the hell are those? But I finally figured it out by getting close enough. They are geckos. Okay, cool. You have anything to say? Stay on the ground at night. Alright, point taken, sir. More Thorn's cages. North sewers. Okay, we got another way to go in there. Wow, we are just discovering so many new things. We're just getting so far off track from what I had planned. You got scorpions. You got wolves? Coyotes? Something. What are those? They sound like rattlesnakes, but they're dogs or something. I don't know. Do dogs hiss like that? Are those death claws? Those are death claws. Those are death claws, and they're having a little dance off in there. It's kind of adorable. Ooh, we're hearing the Shady Sands theme from Fallout 1. Doesn't play too often in the game. I thought I heard a door opening, like someone opened the freaking cage to send those after me. I sure hope not. Okay, so I'm assuming that passage goes down to the arena below. That makes sense. Red Lucy's chamber. We don't have to go into her bedroom just yet. Or I am allowed inside. It's not illegal. We're a video game protagonist. Let's do it! I'm gonna read it. This is time number 2 of snooping in someone's terminal before actually talking to them. Great Scott! That worked. Wow. I was joking about that, but Great Scott actually worked. Welcome back, Miss Red. The Thorns mainframe control, the Thorns ledger. Accessing data. Miss Red's messages. Messages can't be read. The Thorns mainframe control. I won't touch that one. I know, I've lost karma. I know, okay? Never less. Where... Accessing data. Didn't really seem to give me the data, but I guess we'll just take that and move on. Alright, well, I just lost a bunch of karma for no reason. It's fine. I mean, there was nothing interesting there, so honestly, I'm just gonna load the save. Let's get that data back. I'm just gonna load the quick save. Alright. I know there's a quick load button. I didn't feel like pressing it. What can I say? Also, I was not doing it just in case autosaves aren't reloaded with the quick load button. Hello, Red Lucy.
I'd remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. What do you want?
I want to know what the hell this place is.
The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But I'll pretend that your ignorance doesn't offend me, stranger.
This is literally the first time I've ever heard of you guys.
Here's where the strong make a name for themselves, and the weak are fed to the jaws of hell. You can bet on the contenders. Or, if you have what it takes, be one of the contenders. Be warned. The Thorn demands respect. Break the rules, or offend me in any way, and I'll gut you open for all to see.
Oh, goodness. Okay, tell me more about the Thorn.
What do you want to know?
That's the most ominous what do you want to know question I've ever been asked. What are the rules?
The rules are simple. My creatures fight for our pleasure. You can bet on a contender and earn double if you choose the victor. But you can get a bigger share if you risk your skin in the Thorn. Win a fight, and I'll give you a meaty cut of the earnings. I won't tolerate anyone that interferes with the fights. Offend me, and your blood will be the next to spill. Other than that, anything goes.
So you let out those creatures into the arena down there, and they just hang out and exist and don't care about all the people watching and cheering them on? Do you set up custom fights? I want to fight in the Thorn. How do you train the creatures? I'd actually like to know that.
Even if I trusted you, I'd not share my secrets just for your pretty face, stranger. The Thorn's a sacred ground, a source of awe. Here we truly rule over the forces of nature, for once.
I assume you use like a tranquilizer dart in the death claws or something.
And hunger for blood. That's a good enough answer for everyone. And it'll do for you, too.
I suppose that's good enough. At least tell me how you find these creatures. You walk around the wasteland and you encounter them. We have seen those questions before. Okay. We've seen all those creatures before. We know how to find them. We just don't know how to actually, like, tame them. I got questions about West Side. Is West Side part of New Vegas? Have people here managed to survive? Sure?
New Vegas has many faces, stranger. Despite everything, it shall never be whole. When the land hunts you, when fighting for survival is the norm, your neighbors become either saviors or enemies. West Side is a part of New Vegas, just as much as it's a part of the wasteland. In the end, stranger, we need them both to continue making our fate.
That's about the answer I should have expected from someone like you. Alright, goodbye. I actually did want to ask you about the fight, though. Hold on. I got questions not about West Side. I meant I'll ask you about something else. Let's talk about the Thorn. What's fighting in the next match?
The strongest geckos you'll ever see are ready to fight.
Alright, I'll bet 20 on Red. Yeah, go Red.
Best of luck and enjoy the carnage.
Go Red! Where's Red? Where's Red coming in? Oh, that's Red. I see. Alright. Go, Red. You've got this. Go. Y'all gonna fight. Okay, there we go. Go. Go at it. Beat each other up. Nom. 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 Oh, you stunned Blue. Good. You go. Yeah. Red wins. Maybe gambling is worth it after all. Whoa, the doors just snapped shut. That was interesting. Okay, well, that was that. Everyone was very silent about that. I was the only one cheering. I'm the only one that's into this idea.
Well done, stranger. Here's your share.
Alright, I'll take that and move on. Honestly, that's kind of fun. Just watching enemies duke it out. I might come back here later and watch more battles, but for now, I think I'll move on. I want to head back into Did I just say wet side? Wed side. Wednesday. I don't know. West side. That is what I mean to say. So we're going to head back there because there is someone we can talk to about that farm. I know this. And I want to talk to them about that farm, because I've got a feeling they've got something interesting to say. Question is, where are they? Did someone just break a bottle? And you drank all your beer and then you just smash it against the ground. Is that how it is? Okay. Doop, 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 doop. That's my song. Hope you liked it. Hey, it's you!
Hearing about some courier making
Wait.
a fuss over at the strip. You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to West
I
Side?
swear I've talked to you before. Weren't you in Freeside selling meat? Or did that guy look completely different and I'm just forgetting? I don't know. I swear I've talked to you before. What do you do in West Side?
I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally help keep things civilized.
So about those crops, how long have you lived in West Side?
A couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. West Side was a good place to settle down as any.
Alright, anyway, the farm... No, okay. Uh-huh. I guess let's go into this place. This is the only place around here that I can see I haven't been to yet. Hi, what's up? How are people doing in here?
Welcome to the casa. As long as you didn't come here to sell that scrawny ass of yours around here. I'm not hiring new girls. All slots filled, you could say. And my arrangements with Marco are exclusive.
You know, you should really take a shower. I know there's not a lot of water to go around, but you look very grimy. You sure know how to make a girl feel welcome.
Just needed to make the situation clear is all. How can I help you?
Hey, is there anyone with the last name Anderson here? I heard that guy was working on the farm, right? Who's the merchandise? Who is the merchandise? That's a nice question to ask. What do you do around here?
I look after the only reasons anyone would want to spend any time here. I'm a pimp. All Marco does is collect rent and take a small cut of my action. He sure as hell doesn't clean the rooms.
Who's the merchandise?
3 flavors to choose from. Sweetie, Maud, and Jimmy. Sweetie's the house favorite for
Oh,
reasons
I
that should be
see.
obvious.
That's who they were talking
Maud is what
about.
you might call the discount rack. She's what a customer wears if he doesn't have the caps to afford Sweetie, or just likes them old. Jimmy's more of a specialist. I only hear good things.
Okay, sure. You know, with merchandise, yeah, we've been over this.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, standing at the front door all day, cool. I'm gonna go elsewhere, because I'm personally not interested in this. Do not want this. What I want to So... Did you by any chance have a 4th person here in the past? I'll just move on. I don't want to make the situation awkward. I'd rather stay out of people's way whenever necessary. Alright, open oven, open refrigerator. Can I steal your meat? Wasteland omelet. No thanks. I don't really like eggs. Anderson's apartment. Hey! He is here!
That mean son of a bitch is on our side.
Yeah, nobody mentioned this guy's existence in here. I had to come in and find him for myself. So this is the guy I think you can talk to about the farm.
Tom Anderson, can I help you?
Do you know someone named Tom Tallarico? Alright, what do you do here? That's all I had to
I'm
say.
one of the followers of the apocalypse, and I help the locals in West Side grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy, but we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the West Side Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration.
I'll have to stop by that place at some point. Tell me about the co-op.
The co-op is comprised of West Side locals and run by Clayton Entonine. They produce all of their own food and share the
Entonine?
profits.
There's no N in that. That's Etienne, isn't it? Do you have a problem with the NCR?
I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here.
Okay, goodbye then.
Take care.
couldn't ask him about a lot of stuff, so I guess even this isn't the right way to start that quest. The doors in this game are extremely bugged. What is this? SCP containment breach? I mean, honestly, that's what this game feels like sometimes. It was made in less than a year. I can only riff on it so much. Alright, so I guess we'll go find that co-op. That's illegal for me to do, so let me not do that. This also illegal? Yep, that sure is illegal. Let me go up the stairs. Why not? Pick door, open door, get on the floor, everybody dinosaur. Everybody do the dinosaur. The first I ever heard of that meme was in that one game, like, hello, are you one of the... Oh, you are.
On the strip, the one you can see for miles? I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
No, I'm the only one who's allowed inside. It is still sealed up. I think I'll avoid talking to them personally, but it's fine. It's fine, it's good. We'll just, yeah, they'll just move on past. We'll just leave. Let's go find the co-op. Let's do that instead. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, my god, it's right there. I ran past it the whole time. To be fair, it's not obvious which buildings don't have anything in them and which buildings do. So, you know, just like, you gotta find the intact, not boarded up doors. That's the rule. Hello, Etienne.
Hi there. Welcome to the Westside Co-op. I'm Clayton Etienne. Let me know if you have any questions.
Tell me about the co-op.
It might not look like much, but it's what keeps us.
I've asked 3 different people this now. That's why it was so bored sounding.
I admit we had a lot of trouble at first, but eventually we got some help from Tom Anderson with the followers. We're finally to the point where the co-op members can start making money from sales instead of just breaking even.
What is your story? Yes, I'm here to chat with every shopkeeper and not actually shop from their shops.
Well, I've lived in Nevada all my life. Started out in New Reno, but headed down here as soon as I got the chance. If you can believe it, things are even worse back home. The whole city's still run by crime families. Used to be the Mordinos and Wrights. Now it's the Wrights and Van Graffs. Seems like things never got better. Anyway, that's all behind me now.
Alright, show me what you have for sale.
Alright.
Alright. 777. Wow, you are a lucky guy if you have this many 7s in your pocket. You have any stim packs? No, it's just got food, corn. Sure, I'll get like 3 corn. Thank you. Thank you for the 3 corn. I'll support local businesses.
See you later.
Local businesses probably have a terrible time running in the middle of the freaking apocalypse. I'm apparently over encumbered. Let's go eat that corn then. I'm just gonna eat it right in front of him. Where is it? Perfect. Topped off my health. That was apparently missing a little bit. I don't know what damaged me. What's a generator? It runs the fridge that's open and isn't running actually. Alright, is there anything more I can say to you? Oh, you're over here now. Have you moved?
Hi again.
Hi again. What's a super mutant like you doing in a place like this?
I wash my bone with Sippy. I have Pogo. Feeps a rope. Goodbye.
I don't know what he was trying to say there, but sure. He just like, I wandered into West Side and now here I am. That's probably his story. Hey!
One of them strip families up and disappeared. Poof. Yeah, they'll find his body someday.
So you're the partner to this guy, huh?
I got nothing you need. If it's ass you're looking for, talk to Pretty Sarah.
What do you do around here?
Me and my partner St. James work salvage around West Side, that's all.
But you're a police officer? Why is your partner called St. James?
Because it's his name. He may be high-strung, but he's alright. Hauls his half a scrap, which is all I need.
Never heard of the word Saint being used as a first name. Alright.
Yeah, beat it.
Just beat it. Just beat it. Okay. Looking at my time, I don't have a lot of time left to do extra things, and I do have to go off to class in real life pretty soon, so yeah. I guess we'll have to solve the mystery of where in the goddamn hell I can start that farming quest another time. But the deal is, the little co-op farm, or no, that's the co-op store. The little farm that's being produced inside Westside has something to do with the NCR farms that are unable to make their quotas somewhere out in front of New Vegas, or I think in front of Freeside. I can't remember where exactly Freeside is. Hold on. Freeside's on this side, right? And then here's Westside. So apparently, in this new world, East is also known as Free. Good to know. Anyway, though, yeah. We'll have to find a way to get started on that some other time, because it's not really obvious where I have to go to start looking into that. Like, I tried talking to everyone who would know about it, and they didn't have any special quest line dialogue options. So maybe I can go back to the original farmers and say that. Do I have the quest already? I also should find Veronica and Rex, get them back on my side. I miss them. We went this whole video without having them follow us. You can depend on me. Heartache by the number. Mayor's bounties available. Don't care. Okay, I think the glass breaking is a part of the ambience. That would make sense. Render unto Caesar. Travel to Cottonwood Cove and take the barge up the river to the fort. I must render unto Caesar's screen, I guess. Find entertainers for the top 4 remaining. Oh, wow, I have to find 4? That's a lot. I guess I could go talk to that ghoul guy. Why don't I do that now? While we're here. And then I can try to go talk to the NCR farmers again, and then we'll be done. Let's go to Freeside's North Gate. If only I could remember. I think it's not Mick and Ralph's where those guys are. It's somewhere else. I'll know it when I see it. I can kind of remember the building vaguely off the top of my head. All right. Yeah, I thought... Okay, you do have a different face. I thought that was you in the other town. My bad. I think that guy did have the same face as some other NPC somewhere. I can't remember who that was. Why do I keep getting a reward every time I enter this place? You over-encumbered me! Don't do that! I have a sarsaparilla. Oh my god. I'm like just on the edge of encumbrance. That is so funny. I gotta find a place to like drop weapons or something. I guess I could just drop weapons whenever I wanted to. I wanna say the building I'm looking for is in here. The Silver Rush Dining Hall or whatever. I think it's down this way. Yeah, the Atomic Wrangler. That's where I want to go. I love it when 2 different people advertising their buildings talk to you at once. It's not overwhelming at all. All right, get inside. No, don't move to the left. I don't know why I did that. It felt like the door just kind of bumped me to the left. Hey, you there on the stage. Are you doing a performance right now? Can I interrupt?
Well, if it isn't my #1 fan, what can I do for you, #1 fan?
When did I say that? I probably did say that. Tommy Torini's hiring new acts at the Tops. I think you could make good money.
Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it.
Ooh, the plot thickens. I could talk to Garrett and try to convince him to let you go.
Huh. Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway.
Alright, I sure will. Let's go say goodbye. Go on, Scram. Is that you over the counter right now? I sure hope it is. It is! Perfect!
Some guys were in here earlier saying you survived Benny's goon squad. That's one hell of a feat, bud. Have a drink on me.
Oh, cool. He acknowledges it. I don't need the whiskey, but thank you. I'd like to get Hadrian out of his contract.
Now, why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money.
He's not the right fit for this place. You'll find better performers. That feels very mean to say about him behind his back. But I know that it's for the purpose of moving him to a better place with better pay. And it's like, I could pay you. No, I'm good.
I suppose you've got a point. Plenty of Brahmin on the prairie and all that. Fine, I'll cut him loose.
That really didn't take much convincing. Only 50 speech? Like, really? I got like 60 of that. You have any work you need done to give you some help with my reputation? Freeside? No, I don't need any help with my reputation in Freeside. God damn it, your whiskey is making me... I have to drop stuff. I have to drop some stuff. What takes up weight in here? What do I not need? Fuck your whiskey. I'm sorry, buddy. Xander root. I don't need that. Yum yum deviled eggs. Who cares? Who cares about this food? Can I just go through and drop all my damn food? I'm gonna litter all over this floor. It's fine. Purified water. It's useless. Who needs water when you have Sunset Sarsaparilla? Alright, that's good enough for now. I don't want to litter in this place too much. I'd rather litter out in the waste. That's actually not where I should be littering. Whatever.
Any luck with Garrett yet?
Plenty of luck. It's agreed to let you out of your contract. Not yet, I'm still working on it. I don't know why you get the option to say that.
Really? You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
Yay, awesome. Alright. Oh, wait, I lost one of his business cards, but then wouldn't that give me a harder time finding any other entertainers? Whatever. Let's try to go to the farm and see if we can progress the quest that way, and then we'll end. Let's see, where would the farm be? Sharecropper Farms. This is where it is. I like how the sign on that building will, like, flicker over whenever you see the loading screen. Very non-subtly. Okay, how can I get my companions back? I guess we can mark their locations on the map and just kind of go for them. They're hanging around here somewhere. So let's move the marker there. And I guess we'll make our way over there someday. Hello, Sharecropper.
More water soon. I won't make my quota this season.
All right, well, who can I talk to about starting this quest chain? Oh, it's you.
You here to work? I think I have an extra shovel around here somewhere.
You definitely weren't out here before. What's going on around here?
Well, crops aren't doing so well. I'm thinking it might be something in the water. The pump station is pretty run down. You could go take a look around the place, see if you find anything strange going on. What do you say?
Perfect.
Thanks. That's great. I should get back to work now. See you around.
Hard Luck Blues. I hope that's my currently equipped quest. So, we finally got our location to look for this farm to see if we can help them out. Because I think we talked to another guy, he didn't have anything to say, and I talked to all the other guys who have something to do with this quest, they didn't have anything to say, so yeah. We'll get started on this next time. Hard Luck Blues, investigate the East Pump Station. I'll also go for my companions at some point. The hollow marker is where my companions are. The sky's flickering for some reason. I don't really get that, but otherwise, yeah. Hollow marker is where my companions are. We'll start on this farming quest. We'll get knee-deep into the gritty details of that. And then, from there, I have no idea. We'll have to find out. Anyway, I at least hope to resume this series as kind of a weekly occurrence. I have basically come to terms with myself that I'm going to be playing this game like once a week with my current schedule. I can't fit too many Omen C2 recordings in, especially with all the playthroughs I'm currently in the middle of, along with main channel videos and classes and everything. Like, it's hard to fit all this stuff in. So this is definitely going to become at most a once a week playthrough. Hope that's okay with y'all. Anyway, hope that's okay with you 3 people watching this series, you know. Hey man, I care about you 3 people, okay? Anyway. Next time on Fallout New Vegas, I feel like I should change outfit. Nah, it's fine. We can end in the same thing. Next time on Fallout New Vegas, we help out these farmers in whatever way we can, and then we go from there. Oh yeah, and we also get our companions back, hopefully. The next direction of the main quest is to head out to the Caesar's Legion, so I suppose we could do that next. Maybe next time we can start making our way over there. I think that could be pretty fun. So yeah. Thank you all for watching, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.